Hello dear Madam Chang, I am Yap Imun Iwon from the first group. The following list is the names of our group members. Next, we will share a digital book review of Harper Lee's novel To Kill a Mockingbird.
Hi, I'm Tan Jing Sang. These are the key characters involved in the novel: Scout Finch, Atticus Finch, James Finch, Boo Radley, Tom Robinson, Mila Ewell and Bob Ewell. Scout Finch. She's the main character in this novel. She is an intelligent girl who ages between 6 to 9 years old in the novel. Scout enjoys her independence and loves to spend time with her older brother, James. Both Scout and James are determined children as they stand up for what they think is right. The story involves the childhood innocence with which Scout and James begin. The novel is threatened by numerous incidents that expose the evil side of human nature. Scout and James becoming older and facing the realities and challenges of adult life. The event takes place in Macomb, Alabama in the late 1930s during the time of Great Depressions, where racial prejudice is also common. Atticus Finch, the father of Scout and James, is a lawyer in Macomb. He emphasizes that on racial equality and teaches and communicates with his children passionately with various social lessons on how to treat people nicely when they are going out into the social world. For example, most people are real nice when you finally see and meet them.
Imun Iwon. In the middle of the story, Atticus accepted a lawsuit about a black man named Tom Robinson who was charged with rape. His behavior caused the Finch family to be jailed and ridiculed by the villagers, and Scout felt at school because the classmate humiliated Atticus. Scout didn't understand why he still did it since everyone opposed Atticus doing this. Atticus replied to her, "Real courage is when you know you are late before you begin, but you begin anyway and see through no matter what." During the trial, Bob Ewell claimed that Tom raped and beat his daughter Mayela. However, after Atticus' various inquiries, it was learned that the father and daughter had falsely accused Tom. Mayela is a child who was kept in the house by her family and felt lonely, so she tricks Tom into the house and kisses him. As a result, the skin of Mayela forcibly kissing Tom was seen by Bob. When Bob found out, he was angry and beat Mayela severely, while Tom took advantage of the child and ran away. Afterward, Bob turned around and accused Tom of raping his daughter in order to protect himself from the abuse of her daughter and the family's name.
Hi, I'm Tan Junwei. I would like to describe the ending of the story. From the evidence given, it showed that Tom Robinson is not guilty of raping. However, the jury still find him guilty, and Atticus' children cannot believe the judgment. While in tea time, Atticus received the news that Tom has tried to escape and been killed. On their way home, Jim and Scout are attacked by Bob Ewell, Mayela Ewell's father. Boo Radley saved Jim but killed Bob Ewell with a knife through his rib. In order to protect Boo from unwanted attention from the people of the village, Hector, the sheriff, determined that Boo, who has accidentally killed Ewell, which is Ewell fell on his knife and caused the death. People generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for. Boo Radley saves Scout and Jim from the attack. Scout finally meets Boo Radley at the end of the story. Finally, the story ends with Scout seeing her hometown in a new light from a different perspective. She looks at the neighbor and finally understands completely what standing in someone else's shoes is like.
Hi, I'm Chai Ing Shen. I would like to discuss the writing style and the theme of this book. By reading this book, we can know that Harper Lee's language in this story is quite realistic, and it strives to authentically reflect life. Although Harper Lee's writing style is mostly realistic and clear, she can also utilize it to ingeniously build tension and suspense when the situation calls for it. In this novel, the theme is more about the existence of social inequality. Macomb's overcomplicated social hierarchy is used to investigate differences in social standing. the social system of Maycomb, whose ins and outs frequently perplex the youngsters. Besides, some of the novel's most gripping and unforgettable passages are driven by conflicts over racism. The story's two tragic fatalities are caused by racial strife. On the other hand, this novel displays a naive and moralistic picture of racial prejudice. To Kill a Mockingbird thus attempts to explore the complications of living in a racist culture.
Hi, I am Fujin Yao. In this novel has an inspiring character which called Atticus Finch as an envoy justice. His writers, actions and defending blacks are loved by readers. From this novel, you can learn many of the moral values such as everyone is equal and don't casually judge a person's good or bad until everything is uncertain. To Kill a Mockingbird is a success novel. Why successful? By reading the book, we know that the author takes a narrative from a child's perspective. From children's perspective and children's language can make the novel's content lively and interesting, and have a strong resonance in the reading experience. For example, companions Miss Modis bring orange house to a Halloween pumpkins. This imaginative children's language can quickly catch the reader's appetite. Therefore, our group gave this novel 5 stars and highly recommended everyone to read this novel. That's all from our group 1, and thanks for your listening.